Right. So when we started BGP attribute, we learned the list of attributes, the sequence in which they're going to be seen while deciding a path selection. To understand that, we have taken this topology, and I remember we have finished configuring on R6, R4, and R5. I even did aggregation on R4. I took the OSPF route from the routing table. Instead of advertising the detailed routes, I have aggregated and sent. We are going to do this aggregation everywhere, on 9, on 8, on 7. We'll aggregate and send only the summary. If you simply aggregate and don't mention the word summary only, it will advertise both summary as well as the detail. So that's how the syntax goes. Let me now finish router 7 and 8, for which I need to go first to router 4. In router 4, I need to add a neighbor, router BGP. Sorry, where is this coming? Yes, let me show you that. You see on R4, show run section router BGP. Here I have said aggregate, and I did not suppress the detailed routes. Show IP BGP. Look at this. I got both summary and the detail. I have not suppressed the detailed routes. So show IP BGP neighbor 45555 advertised route. You can see all of them, including the summary, is advertised. 4 route plus 1 summary of that 4 route. And if you see the summary, it is shown as the local origin. See the next stop 0000. But for of course, yes. Local. Who is the reason for the /16 R4? It is not R6. R6. Who is the reason? Which router is the reason for /16? Which router is the reason for /16? It is actually /32. Which router is the reason for /16? It's router 4. So the /16 originates from router 4, not from router 6. Origin is also an attribute. Origin type and origin. There are two different origins. Local origin, I have next stop 000. Origin types are different. That is like whether it is redistributed or advertised or. We are going to see those things in detail. Now, the thing that I'm trying to make it clear here is when you do aggregation, don't forget to say summary only if you're thinking about summarization. So the word aggregate is not going to send only the summary, it will simply aggregate and include that also in the advertise route list. Show IP BGP UC router 5 can now see both detailed routes and summary route. But in the routing table of R5, you will not find the detailed routes, though it is seen in BGP table. You know why? Yeah, router 5 already knows about these network via OSPF. When you compare to IGP's administrative distance with OSPF's, OSPF is preferred. Small r. Yeah, routing information base failure. This is where we actually stopped the previous class. Show IPBGP RIB failure. You see, these four routes are not taken into consideration by the RIB because of the higher administrative distance. Show IP route 6.6.1.1. It shows only the OSPF route. Alright, now let me go to router 4. Okay, because I'm in router 5, let me configure router 5 with BGP 45, neighbor 85, 85, 85, 8. Remote AS is 88. And then I got another EBGP on the top, another two EBGPs, 35, 35. Another one, 25, 25, 25, 2. Why do we need to do that? Is 85 IBGP? Yeah, okay, no problem. So now what happens is when I finish configuring on the other autonomous system, the neighbor is going to come up. I have finished on router 5 whatever is needed to support EBGP peering between 5 and 8, 5 and 2, and 5 and 3. Let me move on to router 4 and finish the similar configuration. Then we'll go to the other routers. Router BGP 45, neighbor 14, remote neighbor 74. Is 77. Okay. Now let's begin from router 7. Router 7 is another eBGP. And neighbor. Oh, you know what? This router is not at all configured. Not at all. Never configured with any IP address. So as soon as I configure BGP, the BGP protocol looks for some address to be as a router ID. There's no interface, no IP address. It shows this error. So let us first do the basic configuration on all the routers, and then we'll get into BGP, for which I need a notepad. As I said earlier, loopback 0 will have all four octets 7, and loopback 1 will have the one which I have written in the note in the board. And it is /24, the other one is /32. We are not going to advertise the loopback interface network, but surprisingly, you will be able to ping them because we are going to summarize for 7/7/16. All right, so I'm going to put this on router 7. Now if you go to BGP 77, neighbor 74, 74, 74, 4, remote ASS 45, and you see I'm going to only advertise one network, but all can be pinged because I'm going to send the summary. Network is 7.7.1.1, 1.0, mask 255.255.00, sorry, 255.0. See, though I got a lot of 7 networks, I'm not going to use them because I'm going to use the word aggregate the routes into 7.7.00. Mask is 255.00, and you got summary only. So anything that starts with 77 will be reached from the remote. Let me show you that. I'm in R7. If I'll go to R4 and verify, show IP route BGP, I have got 7.7. With the help of this, I can ping even 7721, which I have not advertised. Using this aggregate route, they all are available for me. So you need to be careful. If your idea is only to make them reach this one loopback 7711, make sure you don't have that aggregate comment. Yeah, that is 10 is what 7711/24. Hmm? No, you don't have 7700/16 on the router. You don't have it. Where do you have the route? You don't have any route, any interface with /16. Then how will you advertise something which is not available? You don't ping. You don't ping. You don't ping. Let me show you. That will ping. You see, interface loopback 9, IP address 7.7.9.1. How when you say 9, it cannot be /16. It will be 24, no? You said 9, right? Third octet. So it should be 24 mask. Even if you say /16, it will accept, but it won't be meaningful. And then it comes under 7700. You want me to put 7791/16? Or you want this 24 mask? What do you say? Okay. Now this can be reached. So anything that starts with 77, if you add, will be able to reach from other autonomous systems. Now, show IP BGP, you got the aggregated routes. 77, and this is here locally origin. Likewise, on router 7, we did the aggregation. So show IP BGP, this is locally origined. And now why is this suspended? You know the reason. And you know why these things are coming in detail. When you say summary only, it will suspend. Listen, I advertise this network. And then I said, I want to send only the summary. That is why it got suspended. Now, when I go back to router 4, These are advertised because I did not say summary only. Show run section router BGP. Where is it? Say I need to put this aggregate address. Summary only. All right, now let's verify. Show IP BGP. Okay, it's suspended now. Show IP BGP neighbor 74. Only this is advertised. Now if I go to router 7, okay, gone. We got a summary route. Now let's try pinging. The ping will not happen. If I try pinging 6.6.1.1 with a source 7.7.1.1, the ping will not happen. The reason is whatever I advertised on router 7 is available only for those BGP neighbors. It is not available in router 6. We don't have any BGP there. You understand what I'm saying? Do we have BGP in router 6? So R6 have got no chance of learning this source. Whatever we advertised from R7 is available on R4. It is even available on R5 but not on R6. So what is this? What is the option? The option is write a default route on R6 pointing towards R4. That solves the problem. Go to R6. IP default network is 1064. Will this be okay? Let's check whether it is okay. I don't think that is okay. Gateway of lost receive nothing. 1064 64 is that I say it correctly. 1064 64. But still I'm not able to see the default network. It is okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the static route, IP route. Okay, I got it. Here it is. Did I write this? I don't think so. I did not write this. There's no need for me to write that. I did not write show run section IP route. Good, I did not write. That has come automatically because I wrote the default command. Fine, let me try whether it is. No, even that is not enough. That is only for 10 network it shows. I have to write this IP route, any network, any subnet mask, send the packet to 10.64.64.64.4. Wait, I want to suspend this for a while and then I want to do some changes to this. This is where I made a mistake. Instead of writing default route, I'm saying this to check whether that will be sufficient. Not really. So we need to write the default route. All right, so because in R6 you are not ready to run OSPF, we have OSPF, because you are not ready to run BGP, we need to show the return path. The packet comes from R4 to R6 because R4 knows where 6.6.1.1 through SPF, but when 6.6.1.1 tries to reply to 7711, no route, there's no BGP. Those are advertised by BGP. So we need to show a route by writing static route. I have done that. Default route I wrote on R6, I'm able to ping. Done. Now let us move on to the next router, which is router 5. No, not for router 8. Router 8 also, I don't think there is some configuration. I need to put it now. Loopback 0 will be, loopback 1 is going to be done. So we got all the loopbacks. Now this is going to be 85. And then I'm going to run BGP here, router BGP 88. Your neighbor is 85.85.85.5, who is in remote AS 45. Uses 45. Yep. And the network that I got is 8.8.1.1 1.0 mask and aggregate. Yes, correct. aggregate route 8.8.00 summary only and write to memory. This is what going to go on router 6. Sorry, router 8. No complaints anywhere. We got the neighbor. Let's go and verify show IP BGP neighbor 85, 85, 85, 5 advertise routes. Okay, only one route. As usual, we'll try pinging from here 6.6.1.1 with a source loopback 2. I'm able to ping, which means 8.8.2.1 is also available to reach from the other autonomous system. Loopback 3 can also, loopback 4 can also be sourced. That's the advantage of summary route. For some people, it may be a disadvantage because you may not be willing to advertise, you may not be willing to allow others to ping those loopback 4 and 3 and 2. In that case, aggregate is not the option. You need to advertise only that network that you want to advertise. Now, could you say that last? You need to advertise only that network that you want to advertise. Don't aggregate. Precisely say this is the network that I want to advertise. So whenever you have aggregate command, you need to be very careful. That's what I say. When you have many networks, you may not focus on all the networks. So to solve one problem, aggregate may be a solution, but that may open doors for other problems. Fine. Now router 8 is ready. You want to see the configuration? Show run section router BGP. I'll show you this and that. Yeah. So router 8, this is what the BGP configuration. Just the 3 lines. Neighbor, network, aggregate. Next is show IP BGP. You have learned 6.6 and 7.7. 6.6 is coming from AS45. 7.7 is learned via AS45, originated from 77. Yeah. So if you wish to ping 7.7.9.1, which you asked me to do, I can ping that also. Repeat again. Network itself is 0000. That's default route. Default route is advertised from router 3. Yeah. Router 3 can advertise a default route to router 8. Sorry, router 5 can advertise a default route to router 8. Let me show you that. On router 5, router BGP 45 neighbor. Okay, wait. If I need to, do you have it as question mark or learned routes? How is it? Do you have here I or a question mark for that 0000? All right, see. Why I'm asking is if I need to advertise this network 0.0.0.0, for that I need to have the route like this IP route, any network, any subnet mask, send the traffic to someone. What do I say? I'll say router 4, let's say, which is 45 dot. Now, because I got a route 000 matching here, show IPBGP. Oh, there's no static route. I gave a static route. I made some mistake in the static route. What was the address I gave? IP route 45 I gave. Okay, 10.45. That network doesn't exist. That's why it didn't show. Okay, now if you see show IP route, you got this default route. This default route is going to be advertised by BGP show IP BGP. You see the default route is advertised by BGP. And I got I because I'm not redistributing. I'm advertising. You see? If you have question mark, which means on R5, I have taken the static route and said redistribute static. R4 learn routes. R4 won't be learning this. Okay, R4 will learn this. Let me go to R4. Show IP BGP. Yeah. All right. Let me remove that. In this topology, it won't fit because we are not having stub network here. Stub router. So I remove this. All right. What's next? So far we have no, but it is a good learning. See, here you are learning next stop. Well, next stop is also an attribute. You are learning question mark. You are learning I. These are all part of attribute. Without getting this knowledge, getting into attribute may not sound 100% knowledge. Now let us go to router 1 and or let's finish router 9.